Hello. Welcome, everybody, to the... I've lost track of my numbers now, I can only go up to 10. 11th episode of the Cut Meat Podcast.
Start counting on your toes.
I've got 10. Joe's got 1. 11 for the Cut Meat Podcast. First of all, I mean, guys, how's your weekend been? How's your week been? Should I say? It's been a week. Shit.
I think it's been pretty good. I mean, as you know, I worked one day at work this week because I wasn't required for work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and it was great.
Right. This man complains about his job all the time. Oh, I hate this place that I work at. I really want to go back to my previous job. Works one day a week. I make your mind up. Is it good or is it bad?
Absolutely easy.
Still a shit one day.
I'd rather work one day than work what I've been doing, which is like supposed to be 8 hours, but sometimes doing 8.5.
It's only a 1.5.
Yeah.
Did you work the week before?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I can't remember. Probably not.
No, I don't think you did.
Not.
I think that's 2 weeks in a row now you've had off. And I'm expecting you to have. Yeah, I think he worked. Yeah, he did. He worked one day, then got told to go home for the rest of the week, and then he worked one day this week. Or he got told to go home for the rest of the week. I guarantee he gets told to work one day, and then go home for the rest of the week.
I think I've worked about maybe like 5 days in.
I don't even think you've worked 2024 yet.
I'm still in 2023.
But anyway, speaking of not working, we can all safely assume it's because of that storm that's recently happened. Is it by any chance Storm Isha? Is that the reason why you weren't at work?
Storm Isha and Storm Jocelyn were the two storms that hit us.
There's a second storm?
There's two storms.
I don't think that was the reason I was not in work, but I heard it was. I mean, it did get pretty bad where I am. Like, my bin went from like, I live at number 55 on my street, and my bin then ended up at like number 3 because there was some Karen on Facebook going, "Whoever's bin's 55, I'm at number 3," and I'm like, "Got wheels, you've got legs." I ain't coming to get it.
Did she bring it back?
No, did she fuck?
Ah, twat.
Actually, no, I think someone did actually, because I definitely didn't go grab it, but my bin was outside my house, so.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so
I don't know if it was there or not, but.
I doubt it. Not if she's going to complain about it online. Yeah. But speaking of Storm Isha, it could have been worse for you. I did read actually, and I don't know if anybody heard about it. In Belfast, some dude died because of it.
Yeah.
Oh mate, every time there's a storm, people die.
Yeah,
people probably died in the UK.
Well, this was a 84-year-old man.
Yeah.
So actually, just reading on this article, 2 people died. One was in Belfast and one was in Fife in Scotland. And the guy in Fife was an 84-year-old man, where gusts were reaching up to 99 miles per hour, and it had blown over a full tree and just decked his car with him inside it.
Jesus Christ! Squished.
I mean, what's he doing like in his car though? You know, when there's a storm, like if you're that old, you know you're fragile and frail. Just stay inside, man.
Getting a bottle of whiskey.
I've just been told on Instagram to remember to manually breathe, so I'm going to tell you guys.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
You're just going to hold your breath here. So, so we're going to go down to 2 men real quick. So we've had obviously two fucking crazy storms. I mean, the house I'm in sounds like it's made of cheese. Honestly, the window the other night sounded like it was about to cave in. It was ridiculous. About 4 or 5 in the morning. Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
No, the storm very hit us down here in the south. It kind of just missed us. Really, we just got a bit of rain. That's about it.
You lucky fuck. Yeah, no, we got it quite bad up north. Not as bad as further north, but obviously it got milder towards the south. That also being said, I don't know if any of you guys have heard about this. The Met Office, because I like reading up on this shit sometimes, has turned around and said that there's going to be a Sahara fucking desert storm coming our way soon. We're going to get a load of sand from the Sahara.
Woo!
Like a Sahara dust
means
cloud.
Your car's going to get dirty.
Nice. Go to the beach in Donny.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Why go to the beach when you can bring the beach to you?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Sahara.
God.
So,
Sahara sandstone. Where's that even coming from?
The Sahara Desert.
The Sahara.
Yeah, but like, how was the? Because normally the wind goes like that across the planet. How's it going like that?
It's not. It's kind of swooping up and around. So
It's always Africa causing problems, isn't it? We help them out. Look what they do to us. Give us fucking.
They give us more beach.
Give us sand.
And the migrants crossing the channel.
So, conspiracy theories time.
Go on.
There is the latest conspiracy theory is that it's called the Great Replacement. That all white British people and all white American people are going to be replaced by coloured immigrants. That is 30% of Americans believe that, and 19% of British people believe that as well.
Obviously, more people in America believe that.
Are these people part of the KKK and the EDL? By any chance?
More than likely, they're the ones that are also getting conscripted to the war.
I'm just reading up on more facts. 33% Americans are part of the KKK. Oh, look at that!
Wow, and 30% of the population.
The fact that the chief of the British Army came out and said, "Oh yeah, if we go to war with Russia, we're going to get conscripted, all young fighting males."
Yep.
It doesn't matter for you guys because you're already in the army.
So, well, we need to talk about that actually, because imagine that, like, we go to war and all the males, well, supposed males these days. I don't know who we're going to be conscripting.
Just watch how many people don't identify as male when they realise they get called upon.
Yeah, all these females are going, "Oh, I'm a male now. You got to fight."
No, I'm back to being a woman.
I'm having a kid tomorrow. Oh, fuck that. Get that fucking gun. Get in the trench, you can.
So it's a weird one, that, right? Because I've heard, and I don't know how true it is, but Rishi Sunak has denied all claims that they're going to be using basically
conscripts.
Of course he has. Because he don't want to be fucking causing panic, does he?
However, in the Telegraph, and this was dated 2 days ago, guess who would be leading the front line, pledging alongside the army to fight Russia if needed?
I hope it's Boris Johnson.
It was former PM Boris that said that he'd join the front line and go to war for England.
I'd follow him into battle.
Very good.
Very nice.
I hope everyone's got a coloured armband on us.
I mean, I've seen Boris Johnson rugby tackle a kid whilst playing football.
Yeah, so. Mate, Russia have no chance.
Yeah.
So I don't really know who to believe on this whole.
I'd follow that man into battle.
Start chucking AIDS and saying fireball.
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 I don't know whether to believe it's true or not. Then that we're going to be using conscripts, because obviously Boris Johnson has said that he's pledged to join the fight if needs be. But Rishi Sunak's saying no. So
yeah, but you got to put yourself in Richie's position now. Like if you're general saying that, you know what I mean, and people will be going like panic. You're not just going to go, "Oh yeah, well, that's what we're going to do." You know what I mean? Like to try and stop panic and people riot.
Let's be brutally honest. Let's be brutally honest. If we go to war with Russia, we're just going to get nuked anyway. Let's be honest. That's just what would happen.
Nah, Ukraine are doing fine. We could do fine. Just as long as we get a good extract.
If it becomes a world war, like
I'm just gonna camp in a bush, mate.
You got to actually think, if it actually is going to be a world war, though, would anyone actually nuke though?
No, surely not, because everyone knows as soon as one nuke goes off, that's
it's mutual destruction.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're like getting pushed back to your capital now, let's say like Moscow, like literally Moscow's surrounded. And they've got one like launch site left or something. You know what I mean? Like,
well, this is right. So this is the thing. So Putin wants to reinstate old Soviet Russia, doesn't he? That's why he wants to take Crimea and he wants to take Ukraine.
Yeah.
If he's losing, surely his best option would be to surrender as opposed to lose Russia. Because as soon as he nukes, he's getting nuked back. Yeah. And his whole idea.
No, I'm on about like a world war scale now. Like, let's say if like Russia are like the new fucking Germany, and everyone tag teams them. You know what I mean? Like,
new Germany.
Yeah, Putin's the new Führer. But like, imagine we all invade Russia now. Like we're invading mainland Russia, and we push him back to Moscow. Do you reckon he would just fucking last stand nuke it? Because he's losing anyway.
I honestly don't think he would. I really don't, because I'm pretty certain in the Earth's crust that unstable now anyway, that another nuclear war would just entirely fuck the entire planet.
I mean, even if it was stable, a nuclear war would just fuck it anyway.
No, we've had. I'm sure there's been a nuclear war before, is there not?
Not really. I think the only nuke that was actually dropped on people was the ones in World War II.
Yeah. They've obviously tested nukes.
We just had a promotion chat in Twitch, and obviously we do not accept promotions, so that is going to get banned. I do apologise, but we are not looking for promotions. Sorry.
We are fully self-promo, doing this our own way.
Aye.
We don't
want
want
to the stream regardless.
Dodgy sites.
But yeah, if you're gonna offer promotion, at least subscribe and donate to us.
Common knowledge, that mate.
The least you can do.
Have you heard that ex-President Trump is currently in the #1 for the run-ins of presidency again?
Thing is, I actually think that's going to be the best thing for America at this point. Because look at Joe Biden. He can't even speak.
Joe Biden's a dementia patient. Let's be honest.
Literally, he's fucked.
There are 3 candidates ahead of Biden, and I've not heard of 2 of them.
And he's a fucking nonce. He literally touches little girls.
He does.
And sniffs them.
He is a paedophile. He's in that paedophile ring.
He's
in that paedophile ring, isn't he? That's this conspiracy theory. They all drink young kids' bloods or whatever to stay young.
Okay.
You not heard that pedo circle ring?
I'm gonna drink your blood.
Have you not heard that?
No.
That latest You've not heard the conspiracy theory of honestly, there's loads of people in this circle. Like Tom Hanks is apparently in it, and the Pope's in it. Joe Biden's in it. Yeah, right. So they
he's old as fuck.
Okay.
Well, exactly, but he looks young compared to his age. No, there's a genuine.
Will Smith's got to be in it, surely.
Obviously,
he doesn't die, that fucker. But I don't know, Will Smith, he's not changed since the age of 12.
Well, that is true, yeah.
The thing is that you go back to Trump. Trump, when he was in presidency, actually had a meeting with Kim Jong-un and shook his hand, and literally sorted them the fuck out.
Do you reckon he spat on it?
But,
who knows?
He was the first US president to have a genuine meeting with the North Korean.
The only thing about Trump is because he's got some balls. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, Putin didn't attack Crimea. He, didn't do anything else in Russia when President Trump was in fucking.
In fact, Trump even made a point about that, didn't he? He turned around and said, "Oh, whilst I was the president, Russia never invaded anyone. Look at them now." And then he went, "Kim Jong-un was very quiet, but look at him now. China never got up to anything, but look at them now." And he's like, and all of a sudden, I'm no longer the president, and everyone decides to start acting up again. But he did, to be fair.
I reckon he will get it again.
To be honest, right, as much as a fucking weirdo he is, I actually loved the memes, and he actually did the country some decency, didn't
he? He actually reformed the US complete finance,
It was the fucking riot on the White House after he got kicked out, which is the funniest.
I don't remember that.
But can you not remember that?
No.
When Biden got elected and everyone stormed the White House.
No.
You know what?
This happened?
Chef, you remember that?
That wasn't the White House, that was Capitol Hill.
Was it? Oh, it was something like that. No, I swear they stormed the White House.
No, it was Capitol Hill, which is where Congress sit and discuss.
You don't remember that, Josh?
No, I don't.
There was a Capitol riot.
Thousands of people. They all just literally ran right into Parliament, pushing down the gates and shit, and fucking just storming it.
No, I don't remember this.
The police were actually scared to shoot their guns because
someone did die though, didn't they? Someone got shot.
Yeah, there was one person that got shot, but the police were actually scared to actually open fire just in case it escalated into a full-on gunfight.
Yeah, because mate, they were literally foul. Trump had a fucking rally. He had a speech rally because it was oh, we're gonna take back the fucking presidency and shit. Because obviously he didn't get elected. He
put it on Twitter. He put it up on Twitter and literally
And then it was just a load of fucking Southerners that turned up.
Yeah.
What? I don't remember this.
Mate, there was a guy in a fucking Viking hat with no shirt on. It looked like Braveheart.
Yeah. He was
just stormed the castle with
he had a bison head on, and he was literally stormed the fucking Capitol.
He got arrested, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he got put in jail.
Yeah, I think he was like one of the ring because he was like all over the.
Yeah, he was one of
the main media guy.
Yeah, he was one of the ringleaders.
Yeah, how have you not heard of that?
But yeah, like literally, like most of Biden's like entourage had to like hide in cupboards and shit and hide in offices from these people.
You're gonna have to Google it after.
They literally got to the main Congress room, and the actual like the people that are left in Congress had to barricade the doors.
That was funny though. It was just absolute carnage. Like, what was you doing during that time?
It literally just shows how fucked America was, and probably still
what
is,
year
in my
was
opinion.
That? Was that what year?
2020 when Trump lost presidency.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like.
I think so.
Was it at the end of 2020?
It was either the end of 2020 or it was the beginning of 21.
It was just after COVID kind of died down, wasn't
it? Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of which, does anyone think COVID was a hoax, or do we think that was legit?
COVID's still around, so it's not really a hoax. There's people that still catch COVID.
But I think we definitely overreacted.
I was going to say, how can something that was so bad still be around and nobody give a shit anymore?
Because it's not like mainstream news anymore.
It's just like the same as any other virus or cold or anything like that. It just becomes common now.
I was just really hoping when COVID hit, like I was really hoping people started turning into zombies. That would have been so good.
That would have been great.
That would have been absolutely amazing. People died and then started reanimating. That would have been amazing.
That would have been sick.
And I would have killed anyone who would try to stop it. You know what I mean? What are you doing? What are you trying to kill the world? Fuck off.
Let the world die slowly, naturally.
Yeah. Let me have my fun and just endless days of chopping zombies' heads off.
This was clearly God's plan.
It's always God's plan.
Speaking of zombies, though, have you heard the new Walking Dead TV show coming out?
No.
So for those that don't know, obviously The Walking Dead was what, like 11, 12 seasons now. I think everyone stopped watching it after like season 2, probably.
Sort of, yeah, because you just started going further and further off. Ludicrous, didn't it?
But obviously, there's a season where Rick Grimes, like the main character, he like disappears and never comes back, does he?
No.
There's going to be a new TV show about Rick Grimes and Michonne, and how I think it's called The Ones That Survived. I think.
Yeah.
The Survivor or something like that. But it's coming out in February next month. It'll be live on it'll be streamed on AMC, so I'll be definitely tuning into that.
How did The Walking Dead finish again? Because it's been that long since I've watched it.
Mate, I can't even remember. I remember that they were at like I think season 11. There was like a new fucking enemy. Like there was the Whisperers, weren't there? Who were like zombie people.
Yeah.
I can't
Alpha or whatever she was called.
Oh, then they found that town that were like full of stormtroopers from Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
That. It was just like, what's going on here? I don't even know. It just got fucking stupid. Then again, I have been rewatching all the Walking Dead. I am up to season 5 at the minute, halfway through it.
I think season 3 to season 6 or 7 was the best. When they was in the prison and then they ended up getting overrun, didn't they? And then they had to. Then they built their own little. Is it like Alexandria or something like that? When Negan was the enemy.
It was after they defeated Negan. It was kind of just got shit.
Yeah, when he ended up becoming a good guy, like fuck off. Yeah. Negan was badass. He should have stayed badass.
Some of his quotes were. I can't even remember them, but they were funny. He was like the best baddie.
100% he was. Yeah.
Yeah, Negan was a good character.
So. Speaking of, quickly moving on, we can come back to it later though if you want. But speaking of new things coming out, is anyone actually excited for The Lord of the Rings: The War of Rohirrim?
The what?
The new film coming out in December this year, The Lord of the Rings: The War of Rohirrim.
Nope, didn't know there was a new film coming out.
Neither did I. I've now got a hard on.
It's coming.
Excuse me.
Sorry, what? Yeah, it's coming out December this year.
Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they don't fuck it up like they were going to fuck up Star Wars.
Yes.
You know exactly what I'm fucking on about. Oh my god.
We all know about Star Wars.
Fucking, has anyone in Twitch chat heard about this fucking cunt of a fucking female that was going to the ruined Star Wars. I mean, it kind of is ruined anyway.
At least she was fired, so
I was going to say, at least she's no longer a thing.
Yeah.
Star Wars can.
Was she going to make a new film?
I think she was going to release a new film.
She was going to make the Rey Skywalker film, and it was based off of Rey.
Rey's and transgender Jedi's, I think.
But literally,
female force.
Female. Oh, apparently in Twitch chat, all females are cunts according to Joe. I mean, that is fact. I'm stating fact, rather. You know.
All females are cunts according to you, Joe. Do you know what? I backed that. Second it.
My dog's a cunt.
The
only female I live with.
But yeah, the 13th of December is the release date, but in USA. I don't know when it will be released UK. It's not said.
That's going to be an interesting film to watch.
I hope it's like distributed, like Second Age or something like that.
It's
distributed it'll be about the Westfold and shit. You know, it was Gondor when the Westfold fell. You know, it'll be about all that battles.
So,
that'll be ace.
Just quickly looking onto it and reaching just a quick bit about the storyline. So it says, set 183 years before the events chronicled in the original trilogy of the films. A sudden attack by Wolf, a clever and ruthless Dunlending lord seeking vengeance for the death of his father, forces Helm and his people to make a daring last stand in the ancient stronghold of the Hornburg. A mighty fortress that will later a mighty fortress that will later become known as Helm's Deep, finding herself in an increasingly desperate situation. Hera, the daughter of Helm, must summon the will to lead the resistance against a deadly enemy, intent on their total destruction. That is the storyline.
Storyline sounds good.
Sounds like a brief storyline.
I reckon they will ruin it slightly with like some of the fucking today's trans fucking shit. You know what I mean? They'll have to have obviously a black lady main character. Who's got a dick and identifies as a microwave.
Right.
Obviously. I had a question to ask you guys, and I want you to think of a really good answer and why.
Is it cheese or service station?
No,
cheese or service station time again. God.
No. All right. You even asked me today one of the questions I got right, and I got it wrong again.
I know I did. I just said to him, I was like, Duddlesworth. And he was like, oh, shit, that is like the service station. I was like, no, it's cheese. He's like, shit. I was like, you got that one right in the quiz last week.
Jesus Christ.
No, right. If you could invent something, right, what would it be and why? You know, like, if you could invent something to improve anything, absolutely anything, what would it be?
Right. I heard about this. I heard someone else ask this question ages ago on a different podcast, and I like the idea, so I'm going to 100% steal that idea. But it's glasses that when you wear them, that your surrounding environment looks how you want it to be. So, like, if you put the glasses on, right? So if we both put glasses on,
you want it like augmented reality, then.
Sort of. So if we all put the glasses on and we all walked out the same house, you'd see a car parked there. But, like, it's your neighbour's car, for example, and you fucking hate that arsehole. You'd look at it, be like a bright pink fucking Fiat 500, so you can have a chuckle to say. But I might look at it and go, actually, I like that neighbour, and I see, like, a Ferrari F430 because I just want to see a nice car. So, like, the car's there, we can all see the car, but we see it differently because we see it how we want to through the glasses.
But how would that work? Because if you're seeing a Ferrari... Yeah, and obviously a Ferrari's longer than a Fiat.
Mate, don't question the physics behind this.
If you walk, let's say the back of the car is in line with the back of the Fiat, but the Ferrari ends here and
it's a stubby Ferrari. It's a stubby Ferrari, right?
Bubble Ferrari.
It's a stubby Ferrari.
I was say, if you walk into the bonnet, your glasses, are you actually going to walk into anything?
I don't know. I haven't invented the glasses, mate. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It's your invention.
But like I could put my glasses on and then just look at my shelf over there and be like, yes, I have only got 3 Lego elements. I have all of them, including the fucking the cat hat. No, but that's the. I don't need to. It's Lego. It looks sick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. I kind of see where you're getting from, but I'm just trying to put through my head. Would I walk into shit?
No. So like something has to be there. already, it won't just fathom shit up
you
in
just
the
said
beginning.
if you saw all your Lego helmets, you'd see all of them.
Yeah, so I'd just put like boxes and shit there. So then there's just a box there.
Right.
But with my glasses on, it's now Boba Fett's helmet.
Right.
So it changes what's actually there to what I want to see. That would be cool as fuck. You'd walk past someone's house and like you'd look at your own house and be like, I kind of want that black, like full black bricks. So you put your glasses on and be like, that actually looks sick with black bricks. And then you go and do it in real life. I'd love a black house, me. I'd love a black house.
What a black bricked house?
Yeah.
Imagine trying to find your way home after a night out. You're like, shit, where's my house?
Blends in the dark.
You got your glasses on.
Just take them off then.
Yeah, but you're drunk, you don't know.
But then again, if I'm drunk and it's dark, I put my glasses on, I could just see daylight because that's what I want to see. I just change the moon to the sun and change the sky to the blue instead of black.
So, like, if you're wearing the glasses and you was on a night out and you pulled some, like, you know, like, proper, like, fatty or something, you know what I mean? Like,
Put the glasses on, mate, thin as hell.
It's like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like that film.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
What's that?
Deck the Halls or something like that.
I don't know.
It's like one of Jack Black's like earlier films, and he like, I think he has like he takes like a head injury, and like he sees every fat woman as like a really fit, skinny, like 10 out of 10, and he literally like goes up to them and try and date them and that, and they all like try to come on to him and stuff, and he doesn't realize he's like talking to a whale.
I've not seen that. I might have to watch that. That sounds a pretty good film, to be fair.
Yeah, it's one of Jack Black's like early films, but it is really quite funny.
Alright, so that's Josh's invention.
Yeah, so that would be my invention.
What would you invent, Chef? If you can invent anything, you could make absolutely anything. It could be absolutely ridiculous, but it's like possible to invent.
I would invent a robot where you could just lay in bed and you can control it to go do your job for you.
All right, I thought I was going somewhere else. I think that's already been invented.
Yeah, somewhere in Japan, that's probably already been invented. Joe.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say it's called a woman, isn't it?
Isn't it that guy who's got the red body cam and he hits the switch? It's just on the desk going. And he can't turn it off. He's got it set to like auto mode.
Oh, he just pushes. And when he tries to turn it off, he's like, ah. He's like
trying to turn the switch off while his arm's stuck on.
But I'd say the invention of this robot that could go off and do whatever you want with the robot. It'd also help people that are like stuck in their beds or who are disabled. So say like they couldn't physically move their bed, but they still want to work a job and earn money and stuff like that.
Okay. Would this robot like look exactly like the person?
It would have like it would have a digital face, and it would have the digital face of the person controlling it.
Kind of like the robots on Fallout 3, the big fucking
the police droids, the one on wheels.
Yeah.
So wait, so you can control this robot and go do regular shit?
Yeah, go do regular shit. And you can just lay in your bed and don't have to worry about anything. It can do your job for you.
All day.
I'd go to work and then just pretend I'm out of power and just power down so I can go do my own shit. Be like, oh, sorry, I didn't charge it today. It's got just enough juice to get back home. You can have to leave it be.
You know what I would invent?
One way again.
What's that?
I would invent a gaming desk / chair, so it all comes in a oneer. It comes with a free like 4080 PC as well.
Yeah.
Right, but you're sitting at your desk, and you know, like when you just can't be asked to like go to the toilet or go make food. You know?
Yeah.
There's like a little control panel on the desk somewhere like here. Right, and you click it, and there's one that says food, one that says drink, one that says toilet.
Yeah.
Right, and you click it, and if you click like food, let's say, there's like a load of options you can pick, and then you can just pick it, and it just like pops up here, like it sinks down into like a tray, and then just like
raises up.
Spag bowl comes up on a plate.
Fair enough.
Right, you know, you don't even know where it's being made; it just gets made.
So out of 3 of those options, 2 things already exist. Some things exist for 2 of them. It's called a partner. Just ask them to go make you a drink or food or whatever. So you're already halfway to your invention.
Called a woman.
Called a woman.
I didn't want to say that. That's why I said partner.
Shanice, you want to do it for Joe?
but now I'm gonna go onto the toilet button.
Yeah.
It'd be a bit weird if a woman was doing this. You know what I mean? So you click the toilet button.
She brings a bucket for you.
The bottom of your chair just opens up like this, and there's like a toilet seat below it, so you can poo, pee, and you're even doing a sit-down wee. You know what I mean? They're amazing. If you're ever that drunk or hungover, you just stand up. You just do a sit-down wee. You know what I mean? Anyone? Anyone ever done them sit-down wees? No?
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
When you try and do your dailies on Star Wars, and you just
I was about to say. It's the best time to get a 25-minute break, innit?
I think everyone does that work. Everyone does that work.
Every man knows is when you go to the toilet and you get the 2 little red marks on your knees.
Where the elbows have been. Sat forward.
You've been there for that long, like 40 minutes on the work toilet. And you're like,
pins and needles.
Marks on my knees. Every guy knows. Everyone's been in that situation. It's like one of those memes. He's probably out cheating on you. Men.
Sat on the toilet. Playing Star Wars.
Do we reckon men or women take longer in the bathroom?
Ooh.
On average.
I'd say women, because isn't there always a queue at the women's toilets wherever you go?
Well, that's out in public.
I was gonna say that's because men can just we can't, but we just do anyway. We just piss anywhere, don't we?
Yeah, true. That is true.
We can, but we don't. Yes, we do. Don't lie.
Where's the most obscure place you've went for a piss?
Some kid's castle at the beach.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Some kid's trying to make a sandcastle. Oh, do you need some wet sand? Hang on.
Do you have pounds of wet sand here? None of the wiser.
Go play over there.
Dad, why is my sand wet?
Stability, son. Stability.
Stability.
Well, you need water to make sandcastle.
Speech increased to 100.
I don't know. Actually,
guys, we do have the CMP mascot with us today.
Oh, do we? Is that what we could hear in the background? Was it?
Yeah, she is a bit shy. She's currently chewing on a toy, but she is here. If she does want to come up,
sounds like the motorbike.
Speaking of which, I do actually have her a new toy, and I need to come give it to her at some point.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Does it squeak or make it? I was going to say.
The classic fucking rubber chicken.
Have you seen? Have you seen those videos that guy makes like I think it's like an AC/DC cover with the chicken, or is it Metallica?
Yeah.
Someone does like a Metallica song cover or something like that. With
I remember seeing one guy. He literally cut the rubber off his tire of his G-Wagon. He literally sellotaped the fucking rubber chickens all the way around it and just started driving with it. And he was going. It's just like.
That's brilliant. No, I've not seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That one.
What I have seen, have you seen that video of the of those like army cadets all lined up, and they have those 2 drill sergeants, and they're not allowed to laugh, and this guy just out of nowhere just goes. They're just not allowed to laugh, and they're just sat there just pissing themselves. And then they tell them to get down in the plank, and as he goes down the line, them 2 at the beginning still keep laughing.
This is my daily routine. I'm just gonna play with whatever this thing is.
What is it?
I don't know. It's like a little beaver that she's taking all the stuff in it. That's why it's dead like flat.
Chewie!
Killed it.
There she is. She's on the podcast. Guys,
again.
Chorizo
the mascot
is on the podcast. The little shit. The cunt of Chorizo.
The bed pisser. She is. She's going to go see her boyfriend. He's called Marmalade.
Yeah. Marmalade.
Chewie does have a boyfriend, Marmalade. They spoon.
They do.
And
they do,
Chewie sometimes big spoon. So women out there, be the big spoon. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. She also digs and gives scratchy backs. Just saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are fucking God's gift. The only gift.
Exactly.
What's she doing with the
What
dog?
is she doing? She's
like, on camera.
Has anyone been watching the football lately? Anyone watching the FA Cup?
No. Moving on.
Has anyone seen that Maidstone beat Ipswich Town?
I heard Sheffield United doing pretty well.
You didn't hear nothing.
They're doing quite well.
Apparently the new keeper that debuted did really well for him.
Yeah.
5-2 in chat we have.
Yeah.
Was that a win to Sheffield United? They must be doing pretty good.
Absolutely or not. No, we had a fucking goalkeeper make a debut and let 5 in.
Nice.
To defend him as best I can. One of them was a world-class screamer, and 2 of them were penalties.
Fair enough.
To defend him, but he still let 2 more in after that.
So if it was just those 2, would have been a draw.
Yeah, it would have been 2-2. Yeah. But
we've had the Liverpool game earlier on.
Six Nations.
Liverpool won 5-2. I mean, yeah, Six Nations is this year rugby.
Does anyone care?
No.
Swiftly moving on.
I did play rugby when I was younger for like 2 years, and then I just didn't play anymore because I was like boring.
My only experience with rugby was at school in PE, and I remember there's this lad in class, and genuinely he looked like he was like a 18-year-old in like year 8, whatever. You know what I mean? It was that one kid at school that just looked older than everyone else.
Yep.
And he was just massive.
There was a guy in my school,
and he was like, "Oh, I'm pairing with Joe," and I was like,
"I'm gonna get battered."
We do like rugby, like fucking tackle practices, and he's like, "I'm off with Joe," and I'm like, "Great," but I'd do it because it was funny, right? So I was always the skinniest kid in class. So it was me and him, and I'd run at him, do nothing, and he'd run at me. I'm like, "Shit!" Everyone laughed. It was always how it went.
When it was rugby day in PE, you'd always get told what you're doing in PE just before you're getting changed. It'd be the one day I always forget my shorts, so I didn't have to take part.
Yeah. I remember one story actually on a PE rugby, right? I remember because I didn't know how to play rugby. I remember running with the ball because I was fast, right? Someone passed me the ball or the egg, and I ran down the sideline. I made it to the end to score. And I threw it on the ground like they do in American football.
American football.
Thinking I got a point. I'm like, yeah! And everyone's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what? You got to touch it with your hand on the floor. I didn't know that.
You got to dive and like literally
and they got the ball and we lost.
I remember one of my PE lessons in rugby. Literally, this one guy just got jumped by everyone and just got punched the living shit out of because he was just being an absolute twat.
Did anyone ever in tag rugby like took it in your shorts but like far down so like it was dead out?
Because who the fuck plays tag rugby?
Well, we had 2 in school.
Oh god, we did full contact.
School, didn't they?
We did full contact. We're like, fuck it. Go.
No, we did full contact as well, but a lot of the time you did tag rugby as well. And instead of tucking them in your side, you took them slightly around the back and further down, so there was like half the tag in your pants.
My favourite PE lesson was dodgeball. Dodgeball 100%. Was amazing. And one time it was boys versus girls, and that was the most funnest fucking lesson ever. You just pelt the girls with fucking
that PE teacher knows what it is.
The thing is though, the PE teacher turns around and goes, "Okay, we're going to be on the girls' teams to make it fair," and it's like we still beat them. One time we actually got out exercise balls, you know, the big massive like exercise balls that you're supposed to bounce on, and we were literally lobbing them at each other at one point. There was one time this kid got smacked in the face, he was knocked out, and the teacher was like
brilliant.
I bet they don't play sports like that in like schools anymore, you know.
I bet
they have to play like sports like chess and snooker and PE.
I'd still do them. What do you reckon?
We played table tennis. We played table tennis at
people can get hurt on table tennis. The bats.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen someone get a bat lobbed at the face. That was quite fun.
What would you say was the worst sport you ever did at school for PE?
Oh, fucking, what is it? the fucking school field run you got to do every
Cross country.
year.
Cross country.
Bollocks, that was.
Fuck, that was shit.
Everyone in chat knows our famous person that we always mention. He's not actually been on this podcast, but I remember Darren, right? I remember this one story. And poor Darren, right? He wasn't the best runner, so.
They used to send people on waves, didn't they?
No, right? I remember one cross country. We all started on the start line.
Yeah.
And Darren was at the back. Right. I remember this one day, and the teacher was like, "Right, keep your pace so you don't get tired." Did Darren listen? No. Obviously, right. Darren doesn't like running, but the first straight was probably like 100 meters.
It was the rugby pitch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. 100 meters, and you got to turn and run all the way the length of the field around the school, right?
Yeah.
That first 100 meters, fucking, he went, right, 3, 2, 1, get everyone started jogging. And out of nowhere, fucking down the side, Darren gets to the corner, out of breath. He was in first place for a good 10 seconds.
Man thinks he's doing the 100-meter sprint, not the cross country.
And then he was knackered. But it was the funniest thing.
Wank, man.
I would say
that was the worst.
I'd say normal tennis was like the most boring thing we did because everyone just smashed the tennis ball at each other. I mean, that was fun,
no
but I mean,
no
one played it properly. It was just shit.
People. It was dodgeball tennis.
Or everyone just hit the net because they just couldn't get over the fucking net, and everyone was just like, I'm bored now.
People struggling to get it up.
Shanice saying he's still not good at running.
Brilliant.
I mean,
why is that, Shanice?
What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to suggest?
What are you trying to say?
The
nice.
Anyways, whilst we're calling her out, yeah, the cross country at our school. Did you ever have to do it where you ran around the school field and then as you got to the end, like the back gate of the school, you then had to run outside and then go around St. Christopher's field as well and go around St. Chris's field? No.
Was that for the big kids? Was it?
Yeah, mate.
Oh,
right, so you started at the D car park, you know, with the semicircle car park. You had to run along the rugby pitch, the 100-meter sprint Darren did. Then you had to run all the way to the back corner of the field where the emos used to go and cut their wrists.
Yeah.
Then you had to come back towards the back gate of the school, and then once you got to the back gate, you then had to go out the school field onto the next one, which was like a huge fucking playground.
That was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, you had to run around that, so everyone cheated and cut half the field because the teachers weren't in that field. So you'd cut that, you'd do like a quick loop of the car park, and then you'd sit there for a minute or two and just catch your breath, and then you'd come running back. You used to type and go, right, this one takes about 10 minutes, and you'd sit on like the slide and wait 10 minutes, then you'd go back into the school field, and then you had to sprint past the the primary school gates all the way back to the D car park. Yeah, mate, awful. Yeah.
Cross country was the worst. People who enjoy running, just what the fuck are you doing?
I know, mate.
Just weirdos.
You see those old people who are like, I'm just gonna keep running. It's like, come on, man.
Runners. I can't stand runners, and I fucking hate cyclists.
Oh, cyclists can fuck
off. Worst people.
Cyclists can fuck 100%. Off.
Honestly,
annoying people on the road.
Zombie invasion.
Just cycle on the path. Just cycle on the path. Right.
Just go to the gym and cycle on the machine like every other cunt.
Yeah.
Just don't cycle. Just don't cycle.
What?
We'll just dance to it, Josh. We'll pretend.
Yeah.
Are you playing it now?
Yeah, playing it now. Welcome to Chef's History Corner. Hope you're all well today. And welcome to the amazing facts of history with Chef.
It should end with the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Well, we are going to America. We're going to Salem. If you don't know what Salem is, obviously the Salem witch trials. But did you guys know that the witches that were accused of the Salem witch trials weren't actually burnt at the stake? Most of them were either jailed or hung. But none of the 2,000 people accused were not burned at the stake. So basically, accused women of being witches.
What? Right, what? So
what?
Women were accused
of being witches.
Yeah.
For doing magic.
They weren't burned at the stakes.
They weren't burned at the stake for being a witch.
Who said there was?
That was just the fiction. That's just the fiction of the Salem witch trials. That
Is it?
the women were burned at the stake. Yes.
Well, I knew one punishment. Didn't they used to like tie a ball and chain to the foot?
Yeah, I was about to say junk them in the river.
That was human. That was medieval England. That's not.
That was it.
That was
we
America.
were savages about them, weren't we?
Yeah, we literally we were like, we didn't give a fuck. We're like, yep, we're gonna tie this rock to your foot and you're gonna throw you in the lake, and if you come up and survive, then you're a witch. If you die,
you're dead anyway.
You're dead anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah, we were savages about that.
I mean, I've been to Warwick Castle in Warwickshire, and they literally in the dungeon.
I guess that.
In the dungeon of Warwick Castle, they have a hole.
Warwick Castle in Warwickshire. I've been to York Castle.
What's that?
Scotland.